Are we rolling?
Yeah,
Oh, just like that.
just like that.
All right, welcome to Glen Lake, day 2 of our video blog of our trip. And Jackson reminded me last night that I forgot to tell you where we are. We are in Woodland Caribou Provincial Park in the beautiful province of Ontario. And today we started out on Embryo, and there's a saying, never leave good fishing in search of great. Jackson will be bringing you the fishing report later. So we traveled across Embryo to Telescope to a couple of unnamed lakes and then into Glen. And we're in Glen, and we're in a beautiful campsite. Got a beautiful view, and it is absolutely fantastic. And Jackson, you want to talk about the weather?
So today we got a thunderstorm, so we had to hunker down and eat lunch under a little tarp. My dad, after that cleared up, got super sunburned.
Talk about the tarp.
Oh yeah,
It was awesome. I set this thing up. I threw it over a tree branch and a bush, and I lugged all the packs up to the underneath the tarp, and it was epic.
no,
Well, you said it could be on the cover of Camping World magazine.
I was kidding.
Oh,
We
just
were
kidding.
we were like basically sitting on our packs, hunkered down under the tarp.
Did we get wet?
No,
What did we eat?
we had sandwiches,
What kind?
salami, and mustard.
It's my favorite in-country lunch. For breakfast, we had oatmeal
Yeah.
and wild blueberries, sprinkled in some brown sugar and some syrup. And it was first class. The wild blueberries is what kills it. And then for dinner, we had last night's dinner tonight because we ate our steaks last night. We had pasta, and I was able to concoct out of tomato paste some leftover salami, onions, and tomato. Quite a nice sauce, if I should say so myself.
Yeah.
What else?
Oh, the fishing.
Oh, fishing report.
The
Here's
fi-
Jackson with the fishing
The
report.
fishing wasn't very good today. We didn't do a lot of it, but at the end of some of the portages, there was like a flowage. So we casted in there, got a couple of pike. I got a walleye. Nothing really that big.
I caught my my finger. I've been fishing since I was 8, and this is the first time I ever sunk the barb. So that was kind of a drag. So I caught a pike and myself. So I'm pretty certain that's going to be the biggest thing caught this week. Although Jackson has been out trying every sort of method. You know what they say about the guy in the front of the canoe? The guy in the front of the canoe gets to do the most fishing. The guy in the back of the canoe, he has to like set the boat and get it into the right spot, and then he gets to fish a little bit. Meanwhile, the guy in the front of the boat, he gets to do all the fishing.
Yeah.
So tonight we're on Glen. It's fabulous. It's balmy. Weather report, it was probably 84 because I want to divide that by 2 to make it 42. And then
No,
what?
you subtract 32 then.
Oh, subtract 32 from 84 and then divide by 2?
Yeah.
So for our fellow Canadian paddlers, that was what it was in Celsius. I can't do the math. I've been drinking a little bit of scotch. And for those of you at home that are watching, I'm a little ahead of schedule on my scotch consumption. So if you could maybe paddle by this beautiful campsite on Glen and offload some, that would be fantastic. Tomorrow we're sort of, we don't know what to do. We want to do a lot of fishing, but we also want to get all the way to Cyclops Lake, which is, what did we count? 6 portages?
Yeah.
6 or 8 to Cyclops from here, 6 to get us into Restoule, but there's a lot of good water between here and there. So we're kind of mixed on what we should do. So hopefully tomorrow night's fishing report we'll let you know what we decided to do. If we make it all the way to Cyclops, we didn't do a lot of fishing. If we didn't make it to Cyclops, we did a lot of fishing, and we're probably eating walleye right in front of you right now. So, anyways, hey, thanks for tuning in. And for Jackson, this is John, and we'll be talking to you tomorrow night on day 3.
See ya.
Thank you. They're still there. Why are they still there?